What up, y'all? This is Jamba here with yet another video. So Monique is doing an interview with Shannon Sharpe on the Shay podcast, and apparently she's going to give him some advice on 26-year-old women or something like that. Mind you, I will say I was going to cover and I low key did cover the Monique Kevin Hart kind of thing, where she mentioned him in an interview and how he didn't text her back or call her back, and he hasn't talked to her. They haven't talked in a couple years, but it wasn't anything all that poignant. It just wasn't. It wasn't when I watched it and I reacted to it. I'm like, oh, that was it. It wasn't like the whole Cat Williams plant thing, so I just didn't really seem worth it. But anyways, let's take a look at this. Let's just dive in.
Dating. What advice? If somebody, if a group of women were in here and it's like, come on, they talk to us. How this dating thing? Because it's Mo is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
Are you trying to say what you trying to say? Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Oh God. Damn, she just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come right at your neck." Oh man.
Let me tell you what my baby need. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon need. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old.
The reason why, because y'all can't, maybe I should take the glasses off for this one. I'll take the glasses off for this one. Put them to the side. This is funny because I was on Clubhouse the other day. I'll just not even gonna sugarcoat it. I was on Clubhouse the other day, and I got some similar advice by, funny enough, a big girl talking about you need to date yourself a big girl. She didn't say big. You need to date yourself a fat girl. See, that's your problem. You need to date a fat girl. It's always a fat girl saying this too. I'm not trying to be, when I'm saying fat, I'm, whatever plus size, whatever fuck you want to call it. I got big people in my family. I'm not trying to be like an ass when I'm saying this, but I'm just saying that usually when a guy, first of all, I'm noticing a couple things. Usually when a woman tells a guy, you need to get a big girl, I've noticed this. I just came to this realization because I've been told this a couple of times. The women who tell a man, you need to get yourself a big girl or a fat girl, 9 times out of 8, they're usually big themselves. That's the first thing. The second thing I've noticed is that they're usually telling it to a guy who clearly isn't fat. They're usually telling you, they're saying you need to date yourself a big girl to dudes that are either in shape or skinny or in good shape. They never tell the fat dude, you need to date yourself a fat girl. I don't know, has anybody, fellas, has anybody ever noticed that? And it's usually like, I'm talking to my black men specifically. Like when you're in a group of like other black women, and let's say a good contingent of those black women might be big, and they'll tell you, see, your problem is you need to date yourself a big girl because a big girl will love you. I'm just saying, that is something I noticed. I know Monique is kind of being funny, but it's coming from a place of truth. I really believe that she feels this way. Now, that's just a big thing. Now, the age thing, I know I'm 32, so I can't like relate completely. I will say though, without putting his business out there, I do have someone very close to me in my family who is up there in age, who does date younger women. And the reason why he date younger women is not just because that he can, and that's what he prefers, but also to the women around his age, when he does date them, according to him, they be on some bullshit too. So it's kind of like, well, if I'm going to deal with bullshit, whether I'm dating a 55-year-old or a 25-year-old, I'd rather deal with the bullshit of a 25-year-old than the 55-year-old bullshit. It's not like the 55-year-old is going to come with significantly less bullshit. It's just bullshit with more, I'm going to be a dick. It's just more bullshit with more wrinkles, I guess. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I guess the logic is, you know, and if you're a man who, and if, I mean, I don't know. Let's watch more. I said a lot of things that I know you can clip it and be like, ugh, but I tried.
You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I need you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah, because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared.
What's also funny about that is that apparently, and older women will tell you this, older women actually have higher sex drives than younger women. So if you are engaging in these extracurricular activities, I think that the older woman is probably going to want more and be a little bit more insatiable than the younger woman. But I don't know. That's just a fucking theory. I don't know.
Yeah, yes, I'm talking. And I know an old gal, she'd be good to you. Her name is Elladora. Now, when you know somebody named Elladora, she's old school. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Elladora told me to tell you. She said, I think he like red velvet.
Oh, I do.
I say, Miss Elladora, if he do like that, she said, you let him know I got something for him.
Yeah, I like
and she don't have no teeth. Come on, pick your glass up and clap it for me. Come on now. These young gals will bite you. Okay?
Yeah. Okay, I guess I
give it to Monique. She is funny though. She is funny. I talked about this in another reaction I did about Shoe on Head and how she's funny and it makes her more attractive, even though she's married. I can't say the same about Monique, but it, you know, maybe because she's older or whatever, but like, you know, it does. It's just nice. It's ladies, it's a nice quality. If you can be funny if it just be funny, you know, like stop going to Sephora and start going to the comedy club. Like write some jokes. Be funny, ladies. That's my biggest thing. Be funny. That's what I'm gonna be looking for in 2024 is humor. And not just humor like we both like Will Ferrell movies, but like actually trying to be funny. Fellas, when you go on a date, pay attention to and see if that woman can genuinely make you laugh. Because that is rare. For the fellows who actually go out on dates relatively regularly, it's rare for a woman to actually I'm just saying, I'm not saying that there's not funny women out there. There's obviously a lot of funny women. I'm looking at one right now. But like, and I think the reason is, and I don't even think it's because, you know, I just don't think women have the expectation to be funny. So maybe they don't feel the need to try as hard. And that's our fault, fellas. We gotta start demanding. We gotta start demanding funny women in 2024. If you're dating a woman already, if you got a girlfriend and she's not making you laugh, fellas, wake her up in the middle of the night. Why don't you make me laugh more? Sign her up for some stand-up classes. Just do something. I'm tired of just making women laugh all the damn time. This is stupid. It shouldn't be me with all of the comedic heavy lifting here. Just all the comedic weight on my shoulders in this situation.
I gotta come on home.
Come on home, Shannon. And y'all stop putting lies out about my brother because I was in my feelings when y'all said he didn't date black women. Y'all stop that shit. You stop, and then he might throw a white one in there every now and again. And it's okay. It's okay. Because sometimes, we ain't into everything. Yeah. We don't do everything. So sometimes Uncle Shay need a spice of life.
Yeah, see? There you go.
He need to go across the street, but he always going to come back. That's all we saying to you, Oprah and Tyler. Come on home. Come on home. Come on home. Come on home.
Sierra says a lot of women talk about Sierra's prayer, but when a God sends a good man, they don't want them. Is that true?
I cannot speak for them. I can only speak for me. Because when the universe sent mine to me, baby.
You was ready. You was ready.
When he sent that man to me, even this morning, I thank the universe for that man right there. Before I came on air with you, I was talking to him.
I know.
He said, Mama, you heard me talking.
I did.
Yeah, I said, hey, Daddy. Yeah, I did. Because we've not been trained. We've not been conditioned to understand you. We've been trained to fight against you.
Right.
We've been trained to go against you. We've watched our mamas, our grandmamas, our aunties speak ill of a black man. Mm-hmm. So now when a black man comes and he good, you waiting for the bad because grandmama told you black men wasn't shit. Mama told you black men wasn't shit. Your auntie said black men ain't shit. So all you have in your mind is black men ain't shit. And so when you get that beautiful black man, he's now got to say to you, erase everything they taught you.
Right.
Because I'm here.
Or then you treat him like that, and then he goes, and then you talk about...
Now you're mad because he didn't want you the white girl, Shannon. Now y'all start treating Shannon good, okay? Start treating him good. Now, Shannon, I got to catch my plane.
Okay, this is the last one.
Unless you want to send me back on your jet.
I wish I had one.
Yeah, I wish. Shannon Sharpe is funny. I think Shannon Sharpe is he's funny. I'm trying to think of stuff to maybe it's because it's late. I just like watching Monique. I gotta watch her. I think does she have a new special? She might have a new special. Could be wrong.
I wish I had one, but I'm gonna get you out here on this one.
See what y'all did.
You heard what Shaq said. Shaq said they asked Shaq.
I'm glad to getting into this.
Should a man open up to a woman? Shaq said no. He says because if you do, they're gonna use it against you. He said because if I'm crying about something, they're gonna say the first time they get mad, they're gonna say, "See, you crying because your daddy said what he said."
How do you take advice from a man who has no woman? And I love Shaq.
No, I don't. Yeah, but he's had women. Clearly. I don't. I'll let her continue.
But how do you take advice from my brother that has no one?
Okay.
If you have that person in your life and you say, listen, I'm going through, who else?
Because Shaq could have been a guy who at one point opened up to women and did it again and did it again and did it again. And he might have noticed a pattern to where when he opened up to the women that he was in a relationship with, eventually they might have used it against him. And maybe that was one of the things that helped deteriorate the relationship. So absolutely, I think you can get advice from somebody who has failed. I think that is often the best type of advice you can get is by somebody getting advice from somebody who failed at a thing. Right? Sometimes like I can understand, like, you wouldn't necessarily take, I guess it's kind of like this, right? Take a man, a broke homeless man. Now, a broke homeless man, you probably shouldn't take financial, hey, in order for you to get rich, do X, Y, and Z, while he's sleeping under the freeway overpass. You probably shouldn't get financial advice or stock advice from the guy who's sleeping under the freeway overpass. Because if he took, why didn't he take, like, you know what I mean? Like, that probably wouldn't make too much sense. However, if the guy who's sleeping under the freeway overpass gives you advice to, hey, don't try crack for the first time, or like, it makes, I think I cracked the code. If you see a guy who lost and he's telling you not to do a thing because I did it and I also lost, whatever that thing is, whether it's, hey, don't gamble, I lost my whole house and family gambling. Don't do drugs because I lost everything to drugs. Don't open up to women because I lost my girl once that happened. That makes sense. Now, if the advice is positive, like do something, do X or invest in this or do like but that person himself or him or his or herself lost in that area, then that probably doesn't make any sense. I think I just came up with the logic in my head. So Shaq saying, so all in all, about to land, Shaq saying not to do a thing made sense, even though he doesn't have a woman, even though we know Shaq probably recycles women like soda cans, even at his even at his age. I mean, he's fucking Shaquille O'Neal.
Do you talk to at nighttime in your pillow talk? Who else do you share your life with? Who are you sharing with your life with, Shaq? Do you tell another man about your situation? And does he make you feel better? Like, who do you share your life with? So I don't agree with that at all. And I love my brother, but I don't agree with that. I think that makes division. Because if I got to call my girl and I talk to my husband,
Right.
When I heard Oprah say,
no, it's not the same for y'all. Ladies, y'all can dump all types of trauma and worries and work stuff and family stuff, and your self-esteem is all fucked up and you feeling some type of way about your this and your past troubles and your daddy troubles and your mommy troubles and all types of shit. Y'all can dump, y'all be dumping shit on us on date number 1. We would just be in front of y'all sitting with a plate of chicken fettuccine, and you would just go on and talk about, this reminds me of that time where after my boyfriend beat me. It's like, damn, I can't even, I just ate, I can't even finish my garlic bread, and you're already bringing up your abusive ex-boyfriend. Like, shit, can I at least get to, like my drink hasn't gotten here yet. We're already on abusive boyfriend. So this is to say that women don't really, it's fine for y'all to dump y'all emotions and stuff and troubles and tribulations onto us. We're not going to necessarily judge you for it, or be just, it's like a fine, like we're okay. Now, it happening the other way around is questionable, because often your attraction to that man can be wavered if we're too vulnerable with the right thing or the wrong thing or whatever. So if we tell y'all something about how, if we dump our troubles onto y'all, or if we tell y'all our insecurities, it can change fundamentally how y'all feel about that man, and even lower the respect you have of that man. And as the respect goes down, the love goes down, and then the relationship would probably, what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it in every case, but it's not, she's making it about like, oh, I can't imagine not being able to do to, emotionally talk to my husband and blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, so, but there's people better than me who can break down the dynamics of this better. So, but I am more so team Shaq than team Monique on this one.
and these are her words, not mine. She said, when I be stressed out and I be going through it after the show, I will come home and Gail could calm me down and put me to sleep. What you say?
What's that meant?
Okay, then you said it.
I'm going. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna get Oprah on here. I'm gonna get Oprah on the show.
But those are her words. So I believe that partnership is partnership all the way around. When I leave this earth, there is nothing my husband will not know about me, and the other way around.
Did you know after your first 2 marriages you're gonna get married again?
Yes, because my first 2 marriages were just marriages of. My first marriage was you just couldn't have the milk without buying the cow.
Right.
That was the first marriage. Right. And we were boxers.
Okay.
We were Friday night fights. Okay. Okay. We were it wasn't domestic violence. We was Friday night fights. Right. Okay. I took an L sometime, but sometime I didn't.
Right.
Okay. Okay. The second one was I couldn't afford to pay my rent.
Right.
And I didn't want to have a boyfriend.
Right.
So that's why I say this is the first time I've really been married.
Right. Tell me the story that you wanted to share that nobody else knows that you was going to share with us.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
I want you to move in. That man that was sitting right here on this couch, his name is Cat Williams.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen next, y'all.
Cat Williams and I have a relationship. We're fraternal twins.
Design that catches your eye. Performance that takes your breath.
All right, come on.
That's all.
That's it.
That's it. That is my twin, my spiritual, fraternal, non-biological brother. We are twins, baby. Yes, we are. That was it, and that was all.
Thank you.
Don't nobody know that but you. Cat Williams don't even know the shit.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so beautiful. So, Cat,
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him and say, "Hey, I met your sister for the very first
I
time."
need you to tell him. I don't know if you said this, so I don't want to quote it because I could be wrong.
Okay.
But someone said Shannon Sharpe don't mess with black women.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, yeah, she on him.
And
Before you go any further, can I say this?
please.
My grandmother told me something when I was a little boy. She said, "Boy, never chase a lie."
Baby. Come on. Come on.
Why?
And you never said that, right?
I've never said.
Okay, so that's why I said,
I got black kids.
that's what I said. I said, them babies black.
Yes.
They not confusing.
Yes.
We ain't trying to see if she Latin or Dominican. They black.
Yes.
They mama got black. Everybody that Shannon messed with was black,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Black. You a football player with a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into a city and you was in your prime, you had your pick. It's no different for a woman. When I went into a city, everybody wanted to be Professor Ogilvy. Hey, and I would pick him. Okay, you look like you could be.
But see, here's the thing. Now, Mo, all of a sudden, you being this fat black woman, it ain't a problem. Because I remember you said it was.
Well, let me say this.
First.
It wasn't never a problem with me being a fat black woman because real black men, they like them in all shapes and sizes, all complexions.
Mm-hmm.
It is these new Negroes that get into she gotta be this way, she gotta be that way. But real black men, if you can bake a pound cake naked, what y'all talking about?
Want to join Club Shay Shay?
That was I ain't really got much to say really. I think he's. I don't even know if I want to post this. I really don't know. I'm trying. I don't know. I might post like half of this. Might post half of this. We'll see. But like and subscribe. I'm done.